However, it's the same drill. You have to... Oh, shit! A new palette came into my house. Hello everybody and welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julia and in today's clip I'm actually... One second, I was checking my lipstick. In this actual clip I am gonna discuss the Revolution Pro palette, the new neutral. It's basically a dupe of the Huda Beauty Nudes palette, and you know, a warning, I said it a million times and I'm saying it again, I've always been really, like since the day it came out, the Huda Beauty's nude palette, I was really drawn to it. And it's shocking because I do have quite an amount of shades like this, but I feel the glitters really do speak to me. I love having some glitter in my life, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass for the fact that I need to get the single ones and make sure I have where to store them, because obviously they are magnetic and so on and so forth. I don't want just a palette full of glitters. I know they exist, but I really love the idea of having some fun into a very simple palette. So that's why this palette did speak to me. I really want to buy the Huda one, but seriously, I don't see myself paying, I don't know, 50 pounds, 40 something. I think it's 50 actually, more than 50. No, let me check. So it's 56 pounds and this is only 12. I do sometimes spend on Jeffree Star palettes. I have three of them actually. One of them was as a gift, so I did not spend my own coin on it, but I have three of them. I feel with Jeffree, because they're like really punchy shades, I see myself paying 45 pounds or how much they are, but 56 pounds for something like this, I was not willing to do it. If you want to see what I felt about this palette without me rambling anymore, because I do talk a lot, I'm gonna let you enjoy the clip and see for yourself what I think. Also, all of the swatches of the eyeshadow is gonna be at the end of this clip, so you know, stay tuned until that. This eyeshadow palette also actually has the base. So what I thought about doing is actually setting one of my eyes with the base and one of my, obviously the other eye, with the liquid camouflage from Catrice, because this is actually my favorite thing in the world for priming my eyes. So I was like, you know what, let's test this out to see if I like it better or not with this one, or if that base is actually doing some good stuff, you know. So now I'm just literally taking the base on my finger. It's quite smooth actually. It's not waxy, which I kind of appreciate. It's light, so it will definitely make a great deal for the shadows. It's like making them pop. So far, so good with this one. It doesn't seem to crease that easily. Also, my brushes are stained, but I'm using this kind of like cleaning sponge, so you know, just to make sure I'm not having anything on the brush. I'm gonna take the shade Neutral to set. Now I'm gonna take shade Calm, which is this kind of like purpley darker shade, and I'm gonna put it in the crease. This is a nice shade. It reminds me of one of the shades from Blood Sugar, which is kind of similar. Like it's you know, really like purpley kind of a undertone, but it's not like really out there, which I really love actually. Like it's really pigmented and subtle, because that's what I feel they wanted to do with this shade, which I'm kind of obsessed with. The blending is the same, so it doesn't make any difference when it comes to the bases. Now I'm gonna go with shade Karma, and I'm still gonna put it in the crease. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and literally I'm just gonna try to keep it still in the crease, but just a bit lower. Keep it really centered in the crease. And I'm switching with Calm to make sure I'm not losing that shade either. I'm gonna jump into Majestic, which is a really dark shade, and I'm gonna place it at the very end of the eye. I used a lot of mattes, but I'm definitely gonna jump really soon with the shimmers, so no worries for that. I did not forget about them. Now I'm gonna jump into the shimmer, so I'm going with Hidden since it's screaming at me because my nails was stabbed into it and I kind of hate it because I'm OCD. This is insane. Like, can you see? Okay, it has fallout, which I'm not obsessed with because obviously I have my face on. I'm doing a video dedicated to this palette, so I didn't want to not have a face on. But this is so beautiful. Like, it picks so much lighting. I am into that kind of shimmer, obviously. Who would not be? That is insane. Fingers crossed it's not gonna be, no, it's actually nice to remove, which is good because I was scared. Obviously now I'm gonna jazz it up because that's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It has really big glitter specks into it. I'm not quite sure how well you can see it on camera, but it's that kind of a Huda Beauty style eyeshadow pressing thing with glitter specks into it. When you pick it up, you don't see the glitter specks like chunky. That's what I mean, because I feel with the Huda Beauty one, you could see them really chunky, but with this one, it's not like that. So I'm not quite sure how to feel about it, but oh my god, like, no way, this is on another level. This is beautiful. Oh my god, it's just super foiled. And I'm not even setting spraying it. Like, you know, sometimes I find myself I need to grab that setting spray so it will show up like this. But I don't need that. It's just, yeah, it does have a kind of a lot of fallout, and you know, the glitter kind of like stuck. I'm not quite sure, it kind of stuck to my face. However, I really don't mind it. I usually do my eyes first when I do something very glittery and more, you know, with a lot of shades into it. I'm gonna dare to go with golden, and it's obviously a glitter. And you know what? Let me try it with this eye with no base at all. And I'm gonna try here with the base that it has in the palette, because literally I know it's gonna work really well with the glitter glue. Everybody raves about the fact that it's gonna work without glitter glue, and I'm not there for it, but I'm gonna try it because I'm really fussy with glitter. If it doesn't stick or if it goes funny and it falls all around my face, it's a no-no for me. Some people don't mind it, but I hate it. Whether I'm doing my face first or not, no. I'm gonna take again the flat brush, and let's see actually how it's gonna stick to it when I dip into it. Let's see. So you know what, it does pick up. I do have some wow, that's beautiful. I do have some pressed glitters, and it's kind of basically the same thing. Oh my, can you see it? I'm not quite sure if you can see it on camera, but this is so, I'm gonna place the one I have. Well, see, this is what I'm talking about. It does have fallout a lot here. Can you see it? And I'm not okay with that. But to be quite honest with you, it was when I applied it with my finger. No, it's not actually. I can feel it when I press down the glitter, that it kind of like goes down. So let's see if I can remove it. Drum roll, please. But the glitter is sticking to my face, and I'm not here for it. I am not here for it. Whoever says these glitters work just as fine without the glitter glue, you're wrong. Personally, I'm not okay with that. However, I'm gonna try to use the base, and I'm gonna take it now and place a teeny tiny bit here. It could be that the base really helped a bit, because I don't feel it fell too much on this eye. Almost nothing, like just 1 or 2 specks, which is great because you have the base there so you can use it. However, I would not say not use a base personally. However, I'm not quite sure if I did mistake trying to place it with my finger. With a finger, it doesn't stick too well. Although most of the people who tried this palette, because I saw some reviews on it, tried it with the finger. They were like, this is fine, it sticks there. But I'm like, what I'm doing with this man? Now I'm just gonna take shade Whisper, and I'm gonna place it underneath the eye. I was kind of scared the shades will pretty much look the same in between all of them, but it's not like that. It's just stunning. And now, because I learned a trick where you would place a white liner in your waterline and then an eyeshadow on top of it so it will stick to the base, I'm gonna do that and choose one of the shades in the palette. But let me just, place the eyeliner first. I'm gonna take Home actually. Do you see? It actually does stick, because I've seen people doing it when it comes to placing eyeshadow on the actual waterline. However, I personally can't just place the eyeshadow. It does try to kind of like walk around my eye, especially because I do wear contact lenses. Like even now I have contact lenses in, so I don't want eyeshadow in my contacts. However, with the eyeliner, it makes it stick there. Let me place the shade in the inner corner of the eye. This is a really stunning shade for the inner corner highlight. I expected it to be a bit more goldeny, but it's not, because that's how it looks in the pan, as you can see. It's more icy actually, which is interesting actually. And if I'm gonna say it again, actually I'm gonna scream. That's a really bad habit I have. I repeat words, so sorry. I decided to also go with Rumor. I do not use this shade. And place it as an eyeliner. I'm gonna put some mascara and I'll be right back. I am gonna do the swatches, and then obviously I'm gonna be right back with my actual final thoughts. So I'm gonna start with neutral. This is, I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's the second one. This is the third, which is Delight. And the next one is Glamour. Okay, you can't see the two other, but it's here, as you can see, the Delight. And the first one, it's around here and it's neutral, but that's a really my kind of skin tone type of color. So, it's not pigmented, it's just really light. And on the same row, you can find Majestic, this shade, which doesn't swatch really well actually. It swatches really badly. But I tried it and it works really fine on the eyes. And the next one is Zoned. Again, mattes don't swatch well, and I wouldn't say trust on that, but I know sometimes people want to see the shades, including myself, so that's why I'm swatching them more, to be quite honest with you. I'm gonna try to build it up. Yeah, here we go, you can see it now. It's just for a reference of the colors, really. Personally, it's not about discussing the performance, because that's not gonna show you the performance really. I already showed you that. So this is beautiful, like look at those. All right, so the first shade is Calm, which I already used. 1. 2 is Jazz It Up, which again I already used. Oh my god. Whew. The next one is Karma. Really nice swatch there. This is Party, which is the glitter. Oh yes, like literally, this is so beautiful. So let's jump into the next ones. This is the golden shade, which I pretty much already used. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see, but it has glitter that is green in it. Trying to show it to you, but you can't see it. It's just so not your basic shade. Anyways, this is for real. Oh my. The actual shimmers are not playing around in this palette, which I'm here for it. The first shade in the third row is actually the base, which, you know, it's just a base. The next shade is Hidden, the one that I stuck my finger in it, which is beautiful yet again. This is Shadow, beautiful. The next one is Rumor, again beautiful. Oh my, I think I'm gonna scream for this shade, which is Magic. Oh god, this is so beautiful. The last but not least is shade Whisper, which, you know, is pigmented. It's really nice. That's not the best swatch I've ever done in my life, but it will do. But seriously, look at the shimmers. Magic is so nice. It's kind of, it looks silver. It has a very subtle undertone of purple into it, and I'm not quite sure if you can see it on camera. However, I'm telling you, I can see it in real life and it's just stunning. The words don't do justice, the video doesn't do any justice. And you know, if you're in a hunt for a really affordable, simple palette that allows you to be fun, this is it. This is really it. So my final thoughts on this palette is actually, I'm not surprised, I really love it. And you know, it's unfortunately that you can't do a look without having some fallout, especially if you want to use the glitters. Especially glitters do tend to stick to the face. For example, when it comes to the mattes that did have fallout, which most of them did actually, the eyeshadow did not stick to the face, so I didn't mind it. But when it comes to glitter, it sticks a lot. And like I said it a million times, you know, in this video, please do use a setting, do use a glitter glue. Whoever says they work just as fine without a glitter glue, I have no idea why they are saying that. One thing I don't like about the base is obviously it's cream. And when you obviously use the powders, it kind of like has some sticking bits in it, which I was expecting it, but it bothers me, yes. I was thinking maybe it will not bother me as much, but it does. And yeah, the rest, like when it comes to the eyeshadows in themselves, they seem really pigmented. I don't see any difference between my Catrice Liquid Camouflage and the base, realistically speaking, but that would be a matter of time as well. The base doesn't seem to be too waxy. It's not waxy at all, I would say. It's actually really nice. So that is very, very surprising. I would recommend this palette. It's 12 pounds, I know, but seriously, it feels so expensive and luxurious. It's not, it's heavy. It has a heaviness to it. And I'm always thinking about Jeffree Star when I'm saying it's heavy. But it's true, it makes it feel more expensive, which it actually is. But for how cheap it is in reality, I think this palette is beautiful. It saved me around 40 pounds instead of buying the nudes from Huda, which personally, probably one day I'm still gonna buy it because I'm curious what's the difference between this and that. I hope you enjoyed this clip and it was useful and relevant, and if you got some really good bits here and there, maybe subscribe to this channel. I'm posting every single week a video. I'm constant, like I never skip a week, really. Like, it's very rare to do that. I do upload every single Thursday usually, but I would suggest turning on the ring bell button, you know, the notification button, the bell, because sometimes I do upload in other days too. If I do have the time to upload more, I definitely do it. So I will see you hopefully within the next one. And yeah, that's about it. Bye!